Welcome to me unpacking all my purchases of December 2023. I'll start with things I bought in order to resell. Here I bought 3 US manuals, just because they were cheap. I don't collect US games, so I don't have any use for them. Speaking of manuals, I also bought a loose manual of Actraiser, Scandinavian version, to put it into my loose box of the game. The seller had several other manuals for sale, but I only bought the Foreman manual. Don't ask me why, but I have 2 loose boxes of Might and Magic. Never managed to buy a cart for them, so they slept on the shelf for years. Now the first one got completed and off it goes to eBay. Here I bought a boxed Aladdin. I don't know why. I paid $19.88 for it. But why? I really need to stop buying shit like this. Here I bought 2 cartridges in order to complete loose boxes. I like completing games and selling them in a complete state. This purchase should be in the second part of the video, because I bought it in order to upgrade the manual of Artie Lightfoot from the game in my collection. It had a huge rip. I also bought Star Trek with manual in order to complete an incomplete game and a GameCube game, that I didn't have, yet. I don't collect GameCube on an active basis. I mean, I don't look for games on eBay. But when I see a listing of a game from a seller that I bought something from, I am sometimes bid. Terranigma and Lufia with player's guides. Both in order to complete the loose big boxes I had flying around. The plastic bag turned out not to be original. I had hopes. This purchase was very lucky and very good. I saw this parodious French/Dutch version on German eBay for a total of €80, which is a steal. And I could even upgrade the condition of all parts of the game in my collection. You can see me here carefully examining and comparing the parts in order to pick the best ones. Parodious French/Dutch version is much harder to get and a bit more expensive. I am trying to sell of the worst one for €250, but I will probably have to lower the price a bit in order to sell it. Still absolutely worth it. For a total of €88 including shipping from Italy, here I bought a Biker Mice from Mars in box with a completely devastated manual. Good, I have a double one flying around. Now trying to sell it at $299.99, currently 12 people watching. Okay, this will be great. At the end of this segment, I will tell you how much I paid for this. Let's see what we got here. Cool spot. German version. Very good condition. Plock. German version. Very good condition. Mario is missing. German version. Very good condition. Complete with map. Turtles in Time. German version. Good to very good condition. Last but not least, Bubsy. German version. Also very good condition. In the end I was able to upgrade the condition of Mario is Missing, Turtles and Cool Spot. This set reminded me of better times, when it was much easier to find good sets like this. Nowadays it's really hard to find cheap games, especially when they are in very good condition. For this set of 5 boxed games in very good condition I only paid €200 plus shipping. Holy shit. December was great for my collection. I don't know where to start with all those crazy purchases I did. Let's start with what looks very boring. A German Starwing condition upgrade. But this is the very rare version of the German Starwing, that has a Spanish cartridge, and on the front of the box it says English screen text, instead of German screen text. Here you can see the text on the box. They probably bought a stock of Spanish Starwing games from a Spanish distributor in the later parts of Super Nintendo's lifespan, and tried to sell them on the German market. So they took the cart, put it into a new box with manual, and threw away the Spanish boxes and manuals. I was watching several test drive games on eBay, UK version, because I didn't have it yet. But it was very expensive, around €90, especially considering shipping costs and import taxes. So I never bought it, until I found this set of games that cost as much as the test drive game cost alone. So now I can get my €90, that I invested for the games, back on the 4 other games and keep the test drive game. Nigel Mansell is another example of a game, where a distributor bought stocks of games from a foreign distributor and sold the games on their own market. Here they kept the box and cart and added an English manual. On the box they put a sticker that says, "Contains English manual." Here I bought Home Alone and Asterix, both UKV, and both from German eBay. There's not much that I can say about this. What I can do is, to show you all my Home Alone games. Here they are. Here I found a seller from Sweden who was auctioning a lot of stuff over 2 to 3 weeks. First I bought this very needed condition upgrade for Mortal Kombat UKV-1. Then I bought this finished black and white extra manual for Spider-Man, and then I added Mortal Kombat 3, which was cheap and may help me to get some of my money back. Here I will show you the horrible condition of my Mortal Kombat UKV-1, that I previously had in my collection. The box, it's just horrible. Here I bought Batman Returns, the cartridge is UKV, the box is a close to perfect German version. I paid a lot of money for it, €200. But still a worthy purchase, because of the excellent condition of the box and that it included the German black and white manual, that came with the UKV game, when it was sold in Germany. So the seller mixed the parts up for some reason, probably because he didn't know better. Speaking of Batman Returns games, I was able to find a very special and rare version, the Australian version with the Mattel logo on the front. Looks great with all those other versions. Here I got my 14th version of World League Basketball, the Australian version No-1. I already had the -1, which doesn't have the Mattel logo. Here I bought several things from a seller from Belgium. I bought a black and white Dutch manual for The Lion King, a French manual for Terminator Judgment Day, Euro version, a Lion King game, Australian version and a Wordtress game, US version, which I gifted to a friend of mine, who just started to collect US games. Finally I was able to obtain a copy of Super Protector, Alien Rebels NOE-2, which is one of the remaining German versions, that I don't have. For me it's a good month, when I am able to get my dirty little hands on an original receipt from the 90s. And it's a very good month, when I can get even 2 of those. This month I got receipts for the Smurfs Travel the World, German version, and Super Adventure Island, also German version. It's even better when both games have original cartridge dust bags, because I can't get enough of those, too. It's very important that the original receipt does say the name of the game and not just SNES cassette or something like that. Too bad, I lost some of the footage of this very great purchase. I bought this from a Facebook group from a very nice French guy, DJ. This set contains a French illusion of time with Player's Guide, which is with the original receipt from the 90s. All the other boxes are Portuguese versions, complete with sticker on the box and the Portuguese extra manuals. Everything in very good condition. Cost MKE quite a fortune. I decided that it's okay for me to keep the Portuguese versions, even though they are just German versions with stickers and extra manuals. Finally I could get my hands on this cute Donkey Kong Country ETA-1. It's in very good condition and the 11th version of the game, that I got. Have a look on the ETA No-1, so that you can see the differences of the box. This is a big order from a collector friend of mine, Retro Game Collector Heaven. Here I bought several games, some new to my collection, some condition upgrades, some new black and white manuals. Super Tennis UKV with Danish extra manual. World League Basketball, GPS version with Portuguese extra manual. World League Basketball, French/German version, condition upgrade. FIFA 98, Spanish version, which I shouldn't have bought, for obvious reasons. Bubsy, FRG-1 with poster. It's funny that the FRG is the only Bubsy version that came with a poster, and that version does have a -1 release, too. Here I bought 4 games in very good condition from a Danish seller. The first one is F-Zero UKV with Danish black and white manual. The second one is Donkey Kong Country French/Dutch version, also with Danish extra manual. I was able to upgrade the condition of the one from my collection with this. Then there is Tetris and Dr. Mario, also French/Dutch version, including Danish extra manual. And last but not least, Prince of Persia, Scandinavian release, meant as condition upgrade,